Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're safe and well. In this video I'm going to be having a go at clay pigeon shooting, and I'm also going to be reviewing a new drag bag. Roll those titles. So I've got a couple of different things for you this time. Later on I'll be reviewing a new drag bag that has come on the market. But first I'm going to go and have a go at clay pigeon shooting. To be honest, I have shot at clays before, but it must have been, or at least 25 years ago, when I went to a corporate event, and it was lined up for a group of us to go between different stands and shoot different clays. So long time ago, and it was just a one-off. One of my mates from the Airgun club recently took up clay pigeon shooting, and he rang me the other day and said, did I fancy meeting him at his club and shooting a few clays. So I went there with the sole intention of not making a video or anything, just going and enjoying the afternoon. But as I pulled up in the car park, I thought, oh, I'll get my phone out and I'll take a bit of footage, and if it's not too bad, then I can stick it on a video, which is what I've done. So don't expect wonders, but I thought you might find it interesting just to see us taking a few shots at clays and explaining a couple of bits and pieces on there. So that's what I've got for you now. Well, something a bit different today. Just pulled into the car park at Cambridge Gun Club, which is clay pigeon shooting ground. I've been invited to shoot some clays by a mate at the Airgun club. So we'll see how we get on. Show us this rifle, right? What type of rifle is it?
So this is a standard up and over, so the barrels sit on top of each other.
Yeah.
It's a two-shot barrel. One shot there.
What make is it?
It's a company called ATA. They're Turkish.
Yeah.
Retailing for about £600 new.
Right.
Right. Mine's the adjustable version.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit more expensive.
Yeah. And what you got on the back there then?
So that's your ejection thing, so it breaks the gun.
Yeah.
And that's your selector and your safe.
Okay.
I can swap that, have top barrel first.
Right.
Or bottom barrel fire first.
Okay. And so it's the same trigger for both barrels?
Yep.
So if you pull the trigger the first time,
it resets it using either gas, inertia or mechanical.
Right. So if you've got it set for top barrel first, you pull the trigger, and then the second time you pull the trigger, it will switch to the bottom barrel.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Right. So if we look at the shells then.
So standard 12 gauge shell.
Yeah.
You got your brass cap, primer, little powder.
Yeah.
You got a wad.
Yeah.
And the shot sits in a cup.
Okay.
Okay. Mine, 26 gram.
Yeah.
Size 8. So that basically means it's the shot in there is size 8.
Right.
There could be anywhere from 400 pieces of shot upwards.
Is that steel shot or lead shot?
These are lead.
Right.
With things coming up in the future, we are going over to steel shot.
Yeah.
Just like that.
It's not the best day in the world, but it's not raining. It's a bit cold, a bit windy.
I wouldn't know, I've got my heated jacket on.
But we're shooting, can't complain.
Oh no.
So we're on stand 10 now.
I'm going to do a
Shooting
right to left crosser and then right to left looper. So go from the right hand side and across the cross.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. So coming off that tower up there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Got that one. Right, apparently we're on the rabbit stand now, so we're going to have clays being shot across the ground, simulating a rabbit running from left to right. So give that a go, see how we get on.
Oh.
Get it?
Oh,
I was
yes.
looking through here, I didn't see it.
You'll see the boy try to shoot it back like that.
Yeah.
Oh. Well done. Oh. Oh, that bounced. Oh. Beautiful.
Right, one thing I'm finding here is that the temptation is to look down the barrel and shoot like you used to with a normal rifle, and you can't really do that. You've got to use your gun as like an extension of your arm, as if you're pointing, and then you've got to try and work out the lead of the clays, so you can hold it in front of them, and it's a lot more difficult than it looks, but it's good fun. So yeah, enjoyed it.
Oh. Okay. Oh. No bad. Well again. Oh.
Missed both of them. Oh, you got that one. What was that?
Oh.
Well, I told you not to expect too much. Hope you didn't. I probably missed as many of those clays as I shot. Yeah, it must have been about 50-50. But it was fun. Might do it again sometime in the future, so watch this space. Just thought you might find it interesting to see a different flavour of shooting on the channel. So what we're going to do now is going to look at a new drag bag. It was actually given to me as a Christmas gift, and it's not a bad product, so I thought I'd review it for you, see what you thought, in case you might find it useful for yourself. So here we go then. Okay then, well, here we have the Elltech Arida 52-inch drag bag. As you can see, big enough to take probably any air gun with a moderator attached, which is good news for me, because as you've seen in probably the last video, my LGV, I didn't have a bag big enough to take the LGV with the moderator attached because it was too long. But no longer, as I say, got this as a Christmas gift, and must admit, having a good look over it, I'm well impressed. You can see it follows quite a well-known design in drag bags, but at a much nicer pocket-friendly cost. It's made of 600 denier polyester canvas-like material that's waterproof. You can see plenty of pockets on the front, this main big pocket with straps inside, so you can strap your stuff down. There's also another pocket on the front there, like a document pouch. You'll notice all the zips are all double seamed. The seams are all taped inside as well. All the edges are taped, so looks like it's quite well made. 2 more pockets on the front for all your tools and bits and pieces. So I won't be short of any storage space any longer. Taking that front off the nose, I'll open it up. You can see you've got a divider, so you've got room for 2 rifles if you want. This divider's padded divider's removable, and there's straps for securing those inside. You've also got another pouch here with the elasticated loops, I guess, there for your for shells and stuff. If you want to put, if you're using this for powder burners, and so the main entrance to the bag is zipped, and there's also a padded cover over the inside to stop the rain getting through if it, from seeping through the zips. Let's put that back on there and flip it over. So you've got a double handle for the normal carrying with a Velcro flap padded handle there, and then on the back you've got a number of different flavours of carrying. So you've got the normal carry handle. There's also a sort of webbing carrying handle there. You can see that I've fitted the double shoulder strap, but it also comes with like a single shoulder strap as well that clips into the D-ring at the end there, and there's another D-ring up there, so you can carry it over one shoulder as well. So multiple carry options. It does fit the cheap waterproof covers that you can get for the other bag that looks a bit like this. So that's all good if you want extra rain protection. But looking at the lining and everything, this does look like it's pretty waterproof. So I've used it a couple of times now. It weighs 3.2 kilos, so it's no heavier than other drag bags. Say take a rifle inside up to 52 inches, and with these shoulder straps, quite comfortable to carry on your back. Now there is this Velcro panel here that fits in this back panel. I've got no idea what that's for, other than perhaps you can put, if you need to put like a stiffener in there for carrying it, or a bit of padding if you wanted to pad your back out. One thing that I will say, if you're thinking of getting these, if you're anything like me, the straps, it doesn't come with the shoulder straps attached, and I must admit I was scratching my head a bit of how they actually attach to the bag, because it doesn't come with any instructions. I got in touch with the supplier for this bag and asked them. They didn't know how they attached either, but my wife actually discovered how they work. She was Googling all these different bags, and we found a photograph of a bag that looks very similar on the back, and we were able to zoom in to see how they were attached on that bag and then work out for this. So I will show you some close-up detail, so if you do get one, then you're not scratching your head for ages like me, wondering how am I ever going to fit these shoulder straps. So price-wise, this comes in at £5 short of £70. So I'm probably getting used to me being a budget shooter, so that fits my budget quite nicely. And from what I've seen, it looks quite hard wearing. Got no reason to believe that it's not going to last me for as long as I need a bag. So the thing that I like about this as well is that you've got plenty of room. And one of the things that I found with the other bag that I had was that although my rifle's fitted in it, they only just fitted in it. So when you're in the woods in particular, it's not a problem when you're on the range, because you turn up and take your gun out of the bag and that's it. But when you're in the woods, especially if it's a bit of a damp day, you're putting your gun in and out of your bag between pegs. And if it only just fits in, the butt plate gets caught up and your barrel gets caught up trying to get in the bag. But with this, there's so much room, fits in, nice and easily, plenty of room. It's closes around the gun completely, so if there is any drizzle, you know, protects your gun from the rain. And also plenty of padding so that it avoids, you know, your gun having to be exposed to extreme temperatures. Because say you want to avoid that if at all possible, so it's not changing your, you know, it's not changing your aim point or whatever due to temperature changes and stuff. So you know, from all that point of view, for me, it looks like it will do the job. So let me just show you the close-in detail of how these shoulder straps go on then. Okay, then, well, you've got these Velcro flaps, and when you open them up, they're 2 D-rings under each flap. You've got a single flap here, and then if I move this up to the other end, you've got like a bigger, wider flap there. Now, the bottom of the shoulder straps just have a loop on. So what you need to do is disconnect the strap off, and then you can see there, you feed it through the D-ring, and then feed it through itself, so it's attached on there at that end, and then you can just clip that back in, and then you feed it out the sides of the flaps, and then put the Velcro back down. So that's how that end, and then this top end, these you've got. Oh, let me show you. Pull this out. You've got these buckles, so you can feed the tab through the D-ring, and then back through the buckle and back on itself, so that it locks itself. Tighten that up to where I had it, and then just feed that back, the loose end back through the D-ring and down underneath. Again, you can pull them out the sides, and you can get the Velcro flaps down. So that's how the shoulder straps go on. So that's the Elltech Arida 52-inch drag bag then. Just to let you know, this is not a sponsored product. My wife bought me this for Christmas with her own money. We didn't get given it or anything. Just I like it, you know, like the bag. Find it really useful for my purposes, and thought I'd show you in case you were on the hunt for a similar thing, and you were looking for ideas. So for the moment, say I've used it a couple of times now, does the job, and time will tell. Probably sort of give you an update in the future, but for now I'm perfectly happy with this, and I think it represents good value for money. So there you go. Well, that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you found that interesting. I thought I'd add the bag review in because there wasn't that much footage from the clay pigeon shooting, and it would have made such a short video. So I just thought I'd bung that on just in case you found that useful and you were looking for a bag yourself. As you're probably aware, the weather's not great at the moment, so it's not ideal for getting out and videoing out on the range and shooting. So I'm going to have to be thinking about a couple of topics for future videos that don't involve getting out in amongst the weather and braving the weather. So we'll see what we do on that. Yeah, anyway, that's all I've got for you now. So hopefully I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.